Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We've got game 2, as I adjust my headphones because they're all wonky, between WhiteRa, the STC. Check out game 1 if you haven't yet. It was actually very, very interesting. I'll wait a few seconds before I spoil it to give you guys a chance to go check out that other game before you come back. Alright, those who are sticking with me may have seen that the first game, WhiteRa had a really, really polished, super fast 2 Colossus push. Probably one of the fastest 2 Colossus pushes I've seen. He already had like a Colossus done before his Warp Gate research was finished. Really slick, great play. The SDC scouted it super late, but managed to hold off with a really, really impressive, just sporadic panic bunker placement. Got out a couple of Vikings, managed to hold it off. And as I was saying just at the end of that video there, if you go for some of those really, really fast, I'm not going to say it's cheesy, but those really dedicated tech paths, it was like going for Dark Templars perhaps in the Wings of Liberty when it cost a bit more. So you had to invest so much in that strategy is that if somebody holds it off, you're almost immediately behind, even if your economies are about the same. Just because your tech paths are so low, his upgrades are way behind, his production facilities were way behind, he had to put so much minerals and gas into those Colossus that he really couldn't keep up. We had a gas, looked like it was started just after the barracks there. Might still be going for a Reaper Scout like he did last time. We'll see if this SCV goes for another engineering block. It's hard to say if that really threw a wrench in WhiteRa's strategy because he was going to go for that fast Colossus push. But regardless how you want to spin it, it is extremely annoying to have to deal with somebody that's going to engineering block you as a Protoss, which is why you see so many Protoss get out a Zealot usually fairly soon, so that way if the engineering bay does go down, you can focus it down fairly quickly. I started dabbling a bit in Protoss, and I really have no great plan as to where to put pylons. I have this weird OCD thing about lining stuff up, so usually they make a line of pylons and then a line of buildings, which could be really smart, but it could also be really bad if things micro around it. So when I watch pros put down pylons, I try to think about what is actually the best way to set it up. Because you would like it in range of your Nexus cannon for defense. But you also want it so that you can move tech or scout with your buildings in a lot of places. Looks like the SCV got swiped out once. It looks as though WhiteRa's going to follow around this SCV to make sure that the block doesn't go down. Is he going to get it? Woo! Nope, just sneaks out of there. Just enough hit points. Looks like we're just going to see a super fast Nexus. I guess you can say it's super fast. It is further behind than the Terran Command Center. Oh, more Reapers. This is interesting. And it's actually extremely unfortunate. No, he has a Stalker out. I was almost worried for a second he didn't have a Stalker out. Having that Stalker out will manage to keep him quite safe for the most part. Might be a while before he can move probes down until he gets out maybe another Stalker. No biggie though. We also saw a really super conservative opening out of STC last game where he went for so I thought maybe something cool was going to happen. Nothing cool happened. We saw the STC last time be really, really dedicated in throwing down turrets just to block from any type of Oracle play. We didn't see Oracle play, but regardless, Oracles, if left unchecked, just kill so much so fast. I know, because I've been playing around with them, and they are sweet. If you have not had the luxury of playing with a little bit of Oracle. I don't want to say they're underused, because they're just weak as paperweights, but at a lower level, where people don't micro as much, if people don't micro as much at a lower level, having an Oracle or two mixed in with your Protoss army against something like Zerg with a lot of Zerglings, or Terran with a lot of Marines, you just cut through things so much. They kill things so quickly, and they've got a little bit more range than like your Zealots do, obviously, so the Zealots end up tanking most of the damage. The Oracles kill through everything else. It is really, really good. Command Center went to an orbital before it floated over. We have Hellions coming out now. Might have a little bit of a A little bit of a busty bust here. Just run in, try to get what damage you can. Looks like... Did one of the guys get killed? Sees the Twilight Council and the Forge. Is he gonna get away? Ooh, just gets away too. Twilight Council is important. It's not likely at this stage it's going to be Dark Templars. It could be. Bit of a delayed Dark Templar push. We don't have an do we have an engineering bay at all? Oh, I see an armory. Maybe we're gonna go for some hellbat drops. Interesting pressure. He's got a Zess watchtower. Let's see if the stalker catches wind of this here. He will. Is he gonna drop? Nope, just boost away. Ooh. Bad force fields. Those kind of missed horribly. The warp in at home, as crap as it seems like he's going to deflect this pressure, that means that the attack that was going to happen against the SDC isn't going to be as strong. Good focus down. This no, he's not. Get the Zealot. Is he going to get no, he's not going to get a sentry. A little unfortunate there. Hellions gonna check and see if there's a fast third. When I watch Koreans, I'm seeing a lot more fast third Nexus out of Protoss. Ooh, I was about to say that'd have been deadly. Couple of pot shots, almost manages to catch the sentries there. That'd have been a pretty good snag. There's the hellbat drops. Let's see how ready they are here. He's not boosting in. I don't think WhiteRa notices yet. Nice boost. Focus is down. Uh-oh. Control your shit. That actually seemed pretty effective. Uh-oh. Don't do that. 14 worker kills so far. That's actually really nice. There's that fast Nexus. Well, you see that's super fast. It is a 10-minute mark. But without much of an army on the map, that seems pretty aggressive. Had a little bit of boost left to get away. The Stalkers have Blink? They don't. He got the Twilight Council in order to get out his Zealot legs, but he is also getting the Dark Shrine as well. Now back at let's look at the unit stat. I want to see what the economy is like. Terran is up pretty good at this standpoint. It's usually the Protoss that is ahead because of their opportunity to chrono boost. These Hellbats are going to do a pretty good job against the Zealots, though they do go down pretty quickly. Good repairs on the bunkers. Keep your shit alive. The reason why people put the Marauders in the bunkers is they have more range than the Marines do. There's already a missile turret preemptively here. Did you lose one Zealot and all that? I mean, they got pretty beat up. That's weird. Ooh, more drops. 4 kills. Totally missed that. What did he get up to? He's up to 24. So you killed a Reaper or something over here. So the Protoss is getting up a pretty good economy now with the 3 bases. The Terran's going to have to move out and do some damage. Once again, we see that the Protoss had to cut things to get to where he's at. He's got DTs, but what he doesn't have is any area of effect. No Colossus, no Storms. So if the Terran move out with a pretty good army here with the Hellbats to take out the Zealots, he'll do pretty good. There's also no Robo, I believe, for any observers right now. I'm gonna go for another drop. Super conservative right now out of our Terran player. Looks like he doesn't feel confident enough to really move out, still building up an army. Just getting out medevacs. He doesn't have to worry, there's no Colossus out there. Medevac going around. The problem without having a Robo Bay is that you don't have those observers to detect these drops coming in. So they're usually quite effective. Ooh, DTs. Why not? Is there even a third command center out yet? No, there isn't. Looks like he's just going to two-base it. See how good he can turn out. Oh, those are pretty good hits. Oh, he lifted one up. I was about to say you might as well leave him there. There's no detection anywhere. He's getting a cannon down now for detection. How many did he get on this side? 3 and 3? Looks like he managed to get 6 workers total. Look at the supply lead the SDC is getting now because of his focus just on getting out an army. These DTs will slow down the Terran now because all he's got is the scans from 2 bases to try and deal with this. Let's see if WhiteRa can hold this off though. The DTs I don't think are going to be enough. Is he saving up scans? He's got 1 available there. He'll have another one available shortly. Oh, it looks like he made Archons instead. Pretty good force fields there. The Zealots didn't really close the distance that fast, however. Supply lead's still pretty good for our Terran player. Looks like he's not worried about focusing down the necks as well as he's fighting here. Kind of surprised the probes haven't been pulled to help out with this attack. That Nexus is going to go down real fast. Bye-bye. Good chunk of medevacs up here. They're doing a really good job helping out with the hellbats as well. Keeping those guys nice and healthy. WhiteRa goes down in game 2. Just about the same length of game. I don't know. None of those games I say were really standard out of WhiteRa. Well, this one was a little bit more focused on macro, hoping the SDC would stay back. The Dark Shrine I don't think really helped. It would have been more worthwhile for him to probably get out maybe Storms or Colossus. Because there's no Vikings. Anywho, the best of 3 series goes to the STC. Congratulations to him. I'm sure he's off to the next round. We should have some more action from SeKo Starcraft real soon.